All right, Theresa Anderson, candidate for Oakland City Council at large seat this November. Thank you for talking with us. Why have you joined the Green Party?
I joined the Green Party because I liked their progressive alliance and the platform that they stood for their policy, being that the Democrats and Republicans have made a mess of what we have today. Something different and refreshing is inviting, and that's why I joined.
Mm-hmm. And what do you think the most pressing issues are that are facing our country right now?
I believe our most pressing issues are with our youth, the police, and the high rate of joblessness.
And in your campaign here in Oakland, you've provided some options for youth here in Oakland, and I wondered if you could talk a little bit on that.
For our youth here, I feel like we need to meet our youth where they are in order to get them where they need to be. And it wouldn't be much just if we would start implementing policy or programs for our youth to give them something to do. Something small and inexpensive would be just start off with a turf dance program where they could go and do their little dances they like, and that way we could develop and form relationships with them and take it from there to be able to help them with the needs that they have.
Mm-hmm. And with police in Oakland, I've heard you talk about a civilian review board.
Yeah, I feel like we need to implement policy to control the police. When have a panel that has the policy to discipline the police and oversee what they do here and how they work.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you think the Green Party should be focusing on?
I think they should focus on housing the homeless, implementing a minimum wage policy nationwide. We need transparency for our budgets, and our political stuff needs to be transparent where people can understand it more. And I think that we should work on banning the box nationwide.
And could you explain banning the box to people who may be unfamiliar with that?
Banning the box is after people have done their time and paid their debt to society. That box on applications that asks if you've been arrested should be taken off of that application. Will give them a chance to equal chance with everyone else to find employment, which will help them to stay out of jail and become productive citizens.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you think Greens can do to enhance diversity within the party and in general?
I believe that to enhance diversity, once again, you need to meet people where they are. Everyone and every culture is different, and they have different needs and stuff. And to do that, you need to go and meet them where they are in order to understand where they need to be.
Mm-hmm. And with what race or culture do you identify?
I would want to say that I would mostly identify with the African American culture because that's what I am, African American. But deep down inside, I identify with all races because I don't see color.
Now, could you tell us a bit about yourself, your bio, where you came from, and?
I'm a 50-year-old woman. I've lived in Oakland all my life. I worked for Attorney John Burris for 5 or 6 years after going to school and getting a business degree. I started my own company, Dandel Entertainment. But I've been really active in the last 11 years in my community in the North Oakland area, advocating, mediating, and being liaison for my community to help them with a lot of the problems that they have in life, just everyday problems people have problems with, and you can help them and make a big difference just by doing that.
Okay, excellent. Theresa Anderson, thank you so much for talking with us. It's
Thank
been
you
a
for
pleasure.
the interview.
Cheers.